Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. And if you're watching this on the day I'm uploading, it is December 20th, and tomorrow is December 21st, the first day of Yule, and the longest night of the year. Okay? So, in honor of that day, in honor of Yule, and the longest night of the year, I'm going to demonstrate for you a spread called the Darkest Night Spread. And I'm going to be using the Yuletide Tarot. I found it in the Yuletide Tarot guidebook. And if you're interested in this deck and you think it's a good one, you want to see a review of it, look on my playlist called Tarot Deck Reviews Volume 1, and you'll find it on there. Alright, so this Darkest Night spread is a 5-card spread, and if you are interested in doing this spread for yourself, you might want to get a pencil and a paper so that you can write down the positions of the cards and the questions that they represent, or the answers that they represent, and we'll do a sample reading for you. Alright, so while I shuffle, card 1 is, what is it that no longer serves me? Card 2, what is hiding in my darkness or subconscious to be dealt with? Card 3, what is the nature of my shadow? Card 4, what is the nature of my light? And card 5, how do I use my light? Now that could be, how do I now use my light, or how should I use my light? You can take that one either way. Alright, so a couple more shuffles and we'll be ready to begin. I am going to be doing a spread for the new year, demonstrating a spread for the new year that you can use. I'll be doing that in the next few days. I've got a couple more holiday spreads to do, so I think you'll enjoy them. If you like learning new spreads, I think you'll want to stay tuned, definitely. Alright, so card 1, what is it that no longer serves me? Card 2, what is hiding in my subconscious or my darkness that needs to be dealt with? Card 3, what is the nature of my shadow? We all have a shadow side, don't we? And card 4, what is the nature of my light? And card 5, how do I use my light? We'll also look at the card on the bottom of the deck, because I always like to do that. I feel like it has a tendency to be the card that underlies what's going on in your life at the time. Alright, so again, card 1, what is it that no longer serves me? And now, before I start, let me just say this. If you're watching this video, if you were led to watch it, then there's something in it for you, whether it is how to do this spread, or whether it's something in the demonstration spread that I'm about to say. But I always feel like every video that you watch, that you feel led to watch, has some kind of meaning for you. Alright, again, card 1. What is it that no longer serves me? Page of Good Cheer. Okay. So the Page of Good Cheer, or the Page of Cups, is about looking for new things emotionally. It can be, this is a young energy, so for me, I think this is saying what no longer serves me, or whoever this reading is for, is emotional immaturity, all right? So when you're a page, when you're younger, you're a lot, and this is not all young people, of course, but there's a tendency to be emotionally immature, to focus on yourself, and to the point of neglecting others' feelings. This is about always looking for the next thing that's going to make you happy. And there's nothing wrong with happiness, but I mean, there has to be a maturity about it, and to realize where the things that make you fleetingly happy might not be as important as the things that are going to make you happy in the long run. So maybe what's not serving you now is looking for the next big fix, looking for the next thing that's going to make you happy, looking for the next thing that's going to make you feel good, at the expense of finding something that's truly meaningful and that will make you happy in the long run. So I would say this card is saying that emotional immaturity no longer serves me or whoever this reading is for. All right, so card 2. What's hiding in my subconscious that needs to be dealt with? This is card 2. The Ten of Cups. So what's hiding in my subconscious, or whoever this is for, is the Ten of Cups is like ultimate happiness. And I feel like this is saying that I or you or have a certain idea in mind about what ultimate happiness looks like. All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with having an idea of what your ultimate happiness or what your ultimate emotional fulfillment looks like, but there's something in your subconscious or my subconscious that is inherently erroneous about the way you see ultimate happiness. So I think this card is asking you or me, whoever this is for, to look deep inside at your attitudes and at your beliefs about what ultimate happiness means. You may have some outdated beliefs in there, some outdated ideas that need to be dealt with. For example, if I feel like I need A, B, and C to be ultimately happy subconsciously, or I feel like subconsciously I'm never going to be ultimately happy, or if I feel like deep down I need this certain thing in order to have ultimate happiness, you need to look deep, deep inside to figure out what subconsciously your beliefs are about ultimate happiness, ultimate emotional fulfillment, and see if there's anything outdated or erroneous there that no longer serves you and that is no longer true for you. All right, card 3. What is the nature of my shadow? The Fool. The nature of my shadow, the Fool. Okay, so the nature of your shadow or my shadow is that of an innocent child. And is that bad? No, that is not bad, but the shadow is the side that is not serving you and is leading to the not good things. So maybe again, the nature of the shadow is the same thing that no longer serves you or me. It has to do with emotional immaturity. Maybe on doing things without thinking them through. Being naive as opposed to innocent. Being naive, not looking at the true nature of things, being too willing to take risks that are not good for you. I think this person, me, you, whoever this is for, the nature of your shadow is being too childlike or being too naive about things that you should be wiser about and that you should think carefully about without accepting at face value things that you think are new, are exciting, or going to be wonderful, but you don't look deeply enough into it to see that there may be downfalls and that they may not be as wonderful as you think. So while childlike wonder and childlike innocence is good, it can also be your shadow, where it leads you to gullibility and where it leads you to immaturity and naivety about things in the world that could actually be harmful to you. All right, so wow. To being easily fooled by things that look good on the outside. All right. Okay, card 4. What's the nature of my light? Is the Page of Gifts. Page of Pentacles reversed. What is the nature of my light? The Page of Pentacles. Do you know, I want to see what the book says about the Page of Pentacles, because I'm really, or the Page of Gifts, because now I'm really curious here. All right, so the reverse meaning. And the question here is, what is the nature of my light? Okay, so let's see what the reverse meaning of the Page of Gifts is in the book. It says, the epitome of laziness and stagnation. They have become bored to the point of being stupid with their decisions and prone to taking uncalculated risks. Wow, we just kind of said that, didn't we? Rather than using their talents and abilities to see a way out, they shout from a corner as if the world has turned against them. Okay, so that is obviously not a light quality, but I think it's saying that the nature of your light is that even though you may have the tendency toward stagnation, occasionally your gift is to fight that. You don't want to be lazy. You don't, and you know what, I can find this to be true about myself. I feel the nature of your light is you won't let yourself be lazy or stagnant for too long. Okay? You don't like being bored, and even though taking risks can end up being shadowy or unhealthy sometimes, taking risks can also be a plus, as long as they're not dangerous, uncalculated risks. So I think your gift is actually using your talents and abilities to see the way out of a bad situation, to see your way out of laziness, out of stagnation, out of boredom. And like, you can only handle those things for so long before you are driven to get out of it. To use your talents and abilities to get a way out of boredom, to get a way out of laziness and stagnation, to actually get out of that feeling that the world has turned against you. So even though you may have the tendency to do those things, your gift, your light, is being able to see your way out of it as well. You know, I can see a lot of this in myself, really. All right, so right off the top, you may think, oh, well, this is not a very good, this nature of my light is not very good, but it actually is, if you can use new ideas to see your way out of boredom, out of stagnation. And number 5, how do I use my light? King of Candles. King of Wands. How do I use my light? I use my light to light the way for others, to be an inspiration to others, to be a leader for others, to help people to find their passions, to be a mentor figure. And these are the ways that you do and should use your light. To be a leader, to help others find their passion, to use your passion to ignite the passion of others, to inspire others. I think that's wonderful. All right, and then let's look at the card on the bottom of the deck. It's the World. All right, so what's happening now in your life, or in my life, is the end of a cycle is coming now. It's obviously the end of the year, the end of 2023. It may be the end of other cycles in your life. It may be the ending of a big cycle in your life. I feel like it is the ending of a big cycle in my life and the beginning of a new one. Because with the World, it's always we end one cycle and we begin a new one. All right. All right, friends, that was my demonstration of the Darkest Night spread from the Yuletide Tarot by Christopher Hughes, with art by Erin O'Leary Brown. And this is the guidebook that comes with it, The Magic of Midwinter. And I really like this deck a lot. I hope you enjoyed this spread. I'd love to hear about it in the comments if you did, if it was meaningful for you, if you're going to do it for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. It's completely free for you. It helps me out a whole lot. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever new videos are uploaded so that you won't miss any. Please stay tuned for more holiday and Yule and New Year type spread demonstrations. I've got more of those coming up. So, that being said, I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Happy Yule and happy holidays. Bye-bye.